the 12th of January 2024. I wonder what this post office mistress jailing thing and putting all the post office mistresses in jail. One woman there, she'd be a quarter immigrant, she'd be a wee bit coloured. Not that that matters tuppity damn any more than the colour of my cattle matter to me. The thing about it is, she was pregnant and she was accused of stealing, and she was convicted and she fainted. She collapsed, poor old devil, and she's a lovely person. What a travesty of justice, I can't believe it. Do you know, I suspect it's goal setting. You have a situation in Ireland and in many public departments, health and everything, where they set your goals. They tell you this month these are the goals you have to achieve. And it was brought into the Gardaí in Ireland and the police in 1995, and they all had to have goals to solve so many crimes. And sometimes the crimes wouldn't be committed at all. So they'd have to solve 2 burglaries in the month of January. But if no burglary happened, they had nothing to solve. I wonder would it be that the police felt that they had to invent crimes to meet their targets. It would suit our Taoiseach Leo Varadkar and his Fianna Fáil counterparts to set a target for themselves to build the Children's Hospital and build it within budget and time. I have no time for target setting. When you go through your day, the things you intended to achieve may not be achieved, and you'll have callers and everything else. If I made fun of it, I was talking to a man yesterday, and he told me that some women committed suicide. Some people, I don't know whether men or women, committed suicide when they were convicted. If I laughed at this, which is a bizarre thing, I'm not laughing at that. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. I have no doubt if I was brought in on that and any of them had got me, but I wouldn't have time. I'd have fixed that whole thing in 10 minutes. I often did. I'd have fixed the whole thing. And I remember I was asked by somebody who had a dead relative at a coroner's inquest. There was a bit of fiddling going on there. And I went in and I fixed that. They wanted a certain verdict, and there was money involved and things, and I made sure the right verdict was given. And people didn't like me in the court. The coroner didn't like me. I didn't give 2 damns. I ploughed through the whole bloody lot of them. But I can't be doing that all the time. It's very, very, very difficult. It's absolutely unbelievable. What about the judges that convicted these? Would anybody name them? I think we need to start naming the judges who convicted her. That he was paid to make sure justice was done. It'll be very interesting to see this on the papers. I'm very, very busy. Well, it is absolutely, absolutely bizarre. Now, I know there is a thing called sticky fingers, and in many places where there's money, including banks, post offices, court offices, there is money taken. It is regular. Theft is big. Theft is big. It's called sticky fingers. It happens in shops where there's young people working. It happens all over the place. And in one place, I knew there was a woman working in a shop, in a town, a convenience store, and she built her house by taking money from the shop. She built her house from taking money from the shop. So at the same time, it seems very, very bizarre. You have to prove your case, even to prove that that woman took that money without her admitting it was very difficult. In most cases, the staff will admit they stole it. If they don't, there has to be cameras used and everything else. And in some cases, the police will use the camera to see the money being stolen out of the till and all of that. So it all goes on like that. But in the end of the day, you need intelligent police people to actually figure this out. And as I said, we're in a society run by ignoramuses and just people who have no competency at all. And this is the result of voting for left wing. This is the result of voting for cultural Marxists, the like of the Labour Party, the like of the Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael, and not realising that they're shafting you. Folks, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Unbelievable stuff. We'll see you back.